Dude, motherfuckers broke into my house last year and stole my Xbox One. You know what I still have? My fucking Kinect.
Yo, check the door. Lock the fucking door. Check the door. Yo, where's the camera goods? Yo, grab that shit. Get that Xbox, man. Fuck, get that. Go. Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, that's the Kinect. Oh, fuck that shit, man. Fuck.
Leave it.
That's exactly.
Take it out.
Fuck
Leave
that
it.
shit.
We're going to lose money.
All right. I'm going to go with Xavier Page. He is one of
sick
our... Oh, it's not going to let me do that, is it?
$10. $10 for it.
He is one of our $10 Patreons. His question is, how much of your gaming libraries have you finished / beaten? How completionist are you? 100% did everything, got everything, have the final achievement?
Well, I'll start because I'm easy. I have probably completed
1%.
less than 1% of my library. You know what? There will come a day, honestly, there will come a day where I will no longer have to play games for money. And when that time comes, or I'll have the freedom to not have to worry about
And then you'll have
playing
children.
specific games. Of course, I'll have children. I actually think I'm going to have kids sooner than later. But
Oh, God. Technical
I
Alpha
think,
exclusive. Jeff's life's coming to an end.
no, you know what? I have some. I've. This is off topic, but and I won't get in too deep into it. But I have some personal life goals that I'm able to accomplish here in the next 60 days.
Of course.
And so when those things happen, I always told myself when I have a certain amount of freedom and I have accomplished certain things in life, then that's when I'll entertain children. Most people, when they look and they're like, "Hey Jeff, you're 30, you should have kids." All my friends have kids besides you.
Yeah.
But the majority of my friends have kids, and I see a lot of them struggle, a lot of them worry. Not saying that they don't live a good life or anything like that, but I always wanted to have the not only the financial freedom, but the freedom of being able to still live my life the way I want to and not have to sacrifice things and be resentful of the fact that I'm having a kid and they're getting in the way of my long-term goals. I'm a firm believer of having kids when you're ready and not at a certain age. You know what I mean?
Before,
Yeah, obviously for a woman, you want to kind of have kids before 30 because then there's complications. And even still, I mean, you can still risk it and stuff. And people have kids at 40. You know, it is what it is. But, in terms of, for me and my wife, we're still relatively young. My wife's 3 years younger than me. So, we have plenty of time. And when I say I brought up kids, it doesn't mean like I'm going to tell, I'm going to say, Kayla, like, let's go have some kids like fucking 2 months from now. But the idea is starting to...
You will entertain it.
The idea is starting to come. So I wouldn't be surprised, the exclusive, I wouldn't be surprised that probably by like mid to late 2018, you'll probably hear me talking about kids a lot more. You never know. You never know. I'm almost at that, and hopefully Kayla's not upstairs like listening to this conversation because Are you
taking your kids to Vegas for Celine Dion?
Oh, I just might. But to get back to bring it back full circle,
the games,
the question,
yes, the game.
because I went on a tangent. When the freedom happens, where I don't have to necessarily, stream a specific game or two for 70 hours a week. I mean, I don't have to do it now, to be honest with you, but I choose to because I enjoy doing it. But I think when I go down to more of a regular working lifestyle, and it isn't always about making a living, trying to grow, trying to maintain, try to stay relevant, trying to constantly reinventing myself. And then I have that freedom of being able to just do what I want when I want to, and then still make, good enough money that I don't have to worry. That is when I'm really going to start to sit down and get back into playing games for the sake of playing games, and making it not feel so much like a job. And if I'm streaming and I want to play Secret of Mana like you are, I don't have that in the back of my mind like, oh shit, only 200 people want to watch me play Secret of Mana. Some twat came in here and says play RuneScape or I unfollow. Those sort of things. It get to the point where I just won't give a fuck. Where I'm just like, you know what, man, this is I've been doing this for 7-8 years now. There comes a time where you just gotta kind of know your time has come and passed, and it'll be more of just enjoying games. And of course, I'll probably always have the fellowship and the podcast and all those sort of things, but just not that stress. And you know what I'm talking about, Adam. It's that.
Yeah, I get you.
That's when I'm going to become a gamer again. That's when I'm going to become that thing that I talked about earlier in the podcast. That's when I'll be able to put in a game and just enjoy it for it being that and not as work, not having all these underlining things. So until that happens, that my percentage is going to get lower and lower and lower.
If you ignored that wall.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty new. You collecting retro. I
Let's
think
talk
it's
about
unfair
Steam.
for a retro. Yeah, something like that. I think it's unfair for a retro collector looking at a wall of a few hundred games to be like, okay, how many of those have you played? So ignoring your retro collection, how have you been for getting games and completing them and so on and so forth?
It's almost never. Completion being a completionist to me is like. It's a curse because to complete games, there's very few games out there, especially nowadays, because a lot of games have this mentality of doing artificial gameplay and stretching games out longer than what they need to be. So they'll go and scatter 150 secret chests all over the game that are virtually impossible to find unless you look them up or you sit around for hours and just search to see another number tick up on the top right of a screen. That to me is just not fun. The last game that I actually played to completion that was kind of tedious and long, and I do it every time I play it, is Mario 64. When I play Mario 64, I play it till completion, and that means 100 coins per level, all the stars, everything, getting it all done. That is like my completionist game. I cannot put in Mario 64 and not do a full completion of the game. So for me, I just like to play the main story, and depending on how much I'm enjoying it, I'll either rush through the entire story. Like it took me, I think when you got me into Fallout 3, I beat that in 13 hours. I beat that in one sitting. Like we were on Xbox Live.
You accidentally went ahead and did the game not knowing you were about to end it, and then did.
I had no idea. Yeah. So that just goes to show. Like for me, it doesn't matter as long as I see those end credits. I feel as though I beat the game. It just all depends on how good the game is. But I'm not a completionist.
What about you, Panic?
I'm not a super completionist. I'll usually, if I get into the game, I will play it through to the finish. Maybe do a second playthrough. I pulled up the stats on my Steam account. I have 41% of my games not played. Of my 300 and something odd games, I have played only 51 of them more than 12 hours. That being said, my average playtime is 15 hours per game.
Oh, that's pretty good. Better than most people, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, for me, gaming, I work full time. I do a bunch of other things. So for me, I'm not the type of person that will pick a game and just hammer at it. If I give a game more than 30 hours, it's a good game in my book. I'm constantly looking for, I love story games, so I'll play through them and just kind of move through pretty quickly. So a little bit of a different mindset.
I changed how I tackle games over time. So when I was younger and I played games and I wasn't able to afford to just go out and buy, Steam sales didn't exist at the time, and you couldn't buy 15 games for $5.63. Because I had a limited set, you know, including if you rent a game, right? And rentals were even more of a driver for that, because you only had like 5 to 7 days before you had to take it back. So you just crushed as much of that game as you could into those 5 to 7 days, unless you just absolutely hated it. But when I bought a game, I put a lot into getting as much out of it as I could. So I was pretty big into completionism and getting as much out of it as I could. But that was because my library wasn't huge. If I had a big library and I didn't necessarily, you know, if I wasn't looking, or if I was looking for something that was different than you know, what I had in front of me, then I would have probably done that. But I didn't have that luxury, so I would just go and complete games. Then when the Xbox 360 came around and they introduced achievements, it took that and it gave me a tracker for how, you know, well I was finishing these games. And then I went full bore into just getting as much out of my games as I could. I wasn't big on, like, I had to have every achievement in a game, but I would get as many of them as I could within reason. And I had like some stupid high gamer score at some point before I gave up that dream and just stopped chasing it. But at that time, when I stopped chasing that, was around the time where I was on the computer. And games were way easier to get your hands on good prices, and the library got bigger and bigger, and the backlog got longer and longer. And then it was more about, am I really enjoying this game? And if I did, then I'd put more time into it. But it's been a long time, I think the same as Jeff was saying, since I've actually sat down and said, I want to fucking 100% this entire game. I need to get everything this game has to offer. The last time I did that was Persona 4, and that was in 2008 or 9. So it's been almost 10 years since I've last wanted to do something like that. There have been games that have come close, like the first Mirror's Edge. I was pretty into, and I wanted to. I considered it for a time, going and looking for all the briefcase, you know, drop off things. And there have been other games that have also come close to the Mass Effect franchise. I was always big on getting as many of my side quests with the characters and learning as much about the characters I could, and draining that as best I could. But there's not really been that many, and so I don't do that as frequently. But I try and make a point now recently. So the Myst stuff, for example, and now the Secret of Mana thing and whatnot. I'm trying to force myself to actually finish games that I'm playing, because I'm finding myself in a nasty habit where I have a shitload of games, and because I have a shitload of games, I am intentionally just dropping games midway through and not completing them.
You're not actually finishing them.
So I'm trying to stop that habit and honest to goodness saying, okay, unless this game is really, truly making me want to kill myself, I need to actually finish this game. And so that's kind of the mindset I'm trying to give myself. And I think a lot of people could probably benefit from that, because Steam is making it real hard for people to want to stick to a game.
I set myself up on Steam mentally that I will not buy a game until I finish one of the games on my Steam list that I have not played. So like,
that's good. This is
similar.
Yeah,
so I'm like, you know what? I'll pick up. You know, so if there's a game I haven't played or that I really want to do, I'm like, all right, let me finish some other game that I've been meaning to do. Because I have so many things. I'm just like, oh my god. And I keep buying games, and I'm like, I need to actually play these games.
Yes.
So
absolutely. So yeah, that's good, and I think that's. That is, I think, a problem that people are starting to have now with the Steam sales and G2A and all these places. You get so many games for so little money, and they're just not completing. They're just not completing the games, which is a bit unfortunate. So that's it's like my New Year's resolution: start beating the damn games that you're buying, for God's sake. Don't just put them in a corner somewhere. But yeah. So what's our next question? What do we got, Mr. Black?
Well, what do you guys want to go with? You guys want to go with serious or not so serious?
Let's keep it not so serious. We got a bit serious today.
Oh yeah.
Say what?
Yeah.
With our jadedness.
I think he said not so serious.
All right. Who are your free 3? The 3 famous people you'd sleep with no repercussions.
Oh, God. Oh, this kind of shit get me in trouble.
Repercussions.
Yeah, you don't have any repercussions. You're safe.
Everyone.
I take no prisoners. Everyone. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know if I have 3. I'd probably struggle to come up with 3.
How do you not have 3, man?
I just don't think about it so frequently to like immediately say that.
What about you, Panic?
I mean, ScarJo's on everyone's list.
Not mine.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Okay, yeah, she's not on my list.
Who
not
else?
on my list.
I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, I haven't thought about it that much.
Oh, you guys are just hurting me.
Jeff's probably got like a 50
I haven't needed to
fucking
think.
person
Yeah, I haven't
long
needed
list.
to think about it.
Well, I don't have a 50 long person list. All right, I'm gonna start off
49.
I'm gonna start off with my number. I'm gonna start off with my number 2.
Oh, you even have an order. I mean, I know who your
Yeah.
number 1 is. I'm almost positive.
No, you
hear
don't.
about it all the time.
No, you don't.
No?
No, you don't.
Has it changed?
No, you don't. It's changed.
Oh no!
Huh. Number 2,
Is it
Rachel
Wonder Woman?
Bilson.
Rachel Bilson.
Number 2 is Rachel.
That was
Bilson.
the old
If you
number
guys don't
1.
know,
Okay.
That's the old number 1. If you guys
That's
don't
the
know
old
who she
number
is,
1.
she's the old summer chick from the OC. Super hot. The girl next door.
California!
Super relatable. She is literally my kryptonite. The wife knows it. I know it. The reason why she's gone down a peg is because I have found a new love, and I'm not going to give it yet. But Rachel Bilson, number 2 for a couple reasons. Number 1, I haven't seen her in a while. And number 2, she's married and has kids to Hayden Christensen, which just automatically puts you down one ring. I should put her on number 3 for that, but I'm going to let it slide. So number 2, you have number 2. I'd still hit it, but number 2.
Props to Hayden for grabbing that.
Straight up. All right. Gotta
you
give
know
me
he
one,
loves
Adam.
her because he loves her because he can't act. Got him.
Got him.
I'll give you my number 3 if we're gonna play this back and forth. So I'll give you my number 3.
right.
My number 3. Actually, I have 2. I know for sure. A third, I actually just don't know. So I'm for all I know, this could be number 2. So maybe this is number 2. Olivia Wilde is my number 2.
Ooh, yeah, she'd definitely top that list.
Damn, yeah, she
speaks to me on a number of levels.
Yeah, she's like that exotic look too. It's just something different about her.
The jaw gets me. The eyes are fucking 11 out of 10, and she's actually incredibly intelligent, which is a dangerous combination. So
you know how many people right now are on their computers, like just looking up
Olivia Wilde,
the females that we're saying right now.
Yeah,
they're all doing it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with this one's kind of one out of left field. Kristen Kruk.
Who? Kristen?
Who the fuck?
You guys don't know? From Smallville, Lana Lang.
No, I don't know.
Nope, nothing. Drawing blanks.
I put it in chat.
Kristen Kruk. Let me see.
Who would be my number 3? I'm so fucking like, who would that be right now?
Kristen Kruk. Okay, I think this might be the chick you're talking about. Oh, you put it in the chat, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. This is a totally different girl. Let me see. Let me be a judge of your taste here. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It looks like she's got like a little Asian in her. Like just a little, just a hint. It's either that or like a hint of black.
She's half, like mixed.
Is she half?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's cute. She definitely ain't making my top 3, but she cute. That's for sure. She got that girl next door look that I go for. All right, so I have to put her in here now. At number 3, I'm gonna have to go with Wonder Woman herself.
I knew it. After last week, you were basically sucking her non-existent D the whole freaking time.
Yeah, I gotta put Gal Gadot. If that's how you, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce her last name.
It doesn't matter.
name.
Just call her Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I gotta put her in the number 3 spot. I still gotta take Rachel Bilson over her, but God fucking damn it, man, this girl is an absolute.
She's attractive.
Smoke. She's beyond attractive, dude. She's amazing. She's actually.
I can give you
amazing.
my 3.
And just
I can give you my 3.
let me see.
I think I've got it. I mean, the problem with my number 3 is there's probably like 5 people that if I looked them up, I could probably put in this spot. But for
Gadot,
current relevancy, Gadot, I think is. I don't know if.
Although I don't think that's how she pronounces it. Honestly,
I think it's
I've watched
Gadot.
interviews with her, and there's a T at the end.
Something like that. I don't know. She's a god. Just god.
She's amazing. Wonder Woman. She's Wonder Woman. All right.
Wonder Woman. There you go.
Number 3.
All right, number 3, Alexandra Daddario.
She's my number 1.
No!
She's my number
Guys are like
1.
Eskimo freebie brothers.
She's my number 1. My God, she's a. God
She's a smoke
damn,
show.
she is so hot. My fuck,
she
man,
gra-
her
she,
eyes,
she
my
grabbed
God.
me. Yeah, the eyes are crazy. But she got me in True Detective when I didn't even know who she was until I saw her in True Detective, and then it all went downhill from there. And she is attractive.
Oh man, and she's in Baywatch,
Yeah.
dude. When I watched Baywatch the other day, I was like, oh. Oh, and she's not even like she's not even trashy hot. She's just like she carries herself well. Like even in Baywatch, she was dressed appropriately. It was like it was always like a tease. Like you had some other chicks in the movie that were just pretty much you pretty much see everything but the fucking
Oh
nip.
no, my better half just showed up in chat. I'm doomed, boys. I don't know if I can say number 1. I don't know. I might get in trouble. Well, she's 4,000. She's like 4,000 kilometers away right now, so she can't punch me yet.
Yeah, Oxy. He just said Alexandra Daddario.
Number 2, or no, number 3.
Number 2. He even said he'd eat her ass. Like that's how hot she is.
Easy there, killer. Don't put me under the bus. I didn't say that for her.
I have a phone call that I must take.
But
One
maybe.
moment.
Are you serious right now? Fine.
I
go
have
do
to
it.
take this.
Okay, mute your
What is he
mic, you
doing?
doorknob.
Oh, is he got a
He's
phone?
got a phone call he has
call?
to take. It has to be pretty important
yeah,
if he's
see,
running off
he
right
did-
now.
See, he didn't have a number 2 or a 3.
You know who's not calling him right now? Alexandra Daddario.
Definitely not calling him, dude. I thought Panic was gonna give us fucking like Zac Efron and shit. I thought we were gonna go down that road.
Zac Efron. No, that's anyway. So your number 1 was my number 3, so that's unfortunate. We've kind of ruined the surprise. But my number 1 is and has been. So Jeff's number 1 changed. My number 1 has not changed in probably the same length of time that Jeff, has had Rachel in number 1, and that's Adriana Lima, who is the has been not as much anymore because she's getting up there and had a kid,
She's getting
but
older.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret model for the longest time, and that's like a 15 out of 10. Adriana Lima.
Yeah. Oh.
She married some bench warmer from the NBA, and just their kids are going to be like 17 feet tall. They're going to be absolutely enormous. But she's been number 1 for the longest time, for sure. So those are our 3. Jeff, we know, is Alexandra. So Panic, you gave us 1.
I gave you 2.
2? Really?
Scarlett Johansson, Kristen Krug, and
Scarlett
Olivia
Johansson.
Wilde
right,
was-
Scarlett Johansson. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, well, what's 3 then?
Okay.
What's 3?
Olivia Wilde. You took you took
said
one of mine
Olivia
too.
Wilde.
You took one of mine.
I apologize. Well, then there you have it. There's
all
3.
awkward Eskimo brothers now.
It's just that's highly unfortunate. I'm just glad that it wasn't. The one thing though is nobody ever says Adriana Lima, so I'm always safe on that one. Nobody's ever.
Yeah, it's a good
said
choice
it.
too. I can't even rebuttal it. I can't even be like, nah, what's wrong with you? Like,
No.
nah, she's hot.
literally impossible.
She is hot. So there you have it, guys. There it is. That's the top. That's the top 3. I mean, I could do a top 10 list, but I'm not going to put you through it.
Jeff's got a deep list. I struggled to get the 3. Jeff's got probably 20 people.
Hey, man. I love women. I love women. They don't go unnoticed. I love women. And when you're married for as long as I am, you take notice.
Okay, hold on. Back
more.
Whoa. How long have you been? How long have you been married?
Well, I've been married a couple of years now. We're going on 3 years, but I've been with the same woman for 8 years, man. That's a long time, man. That's a long time.
When you've been married as long as I have, he said.
Well, it feels like
shit.
I mean, not that, dude. We were engaged for 4 years. I mean, technically, we've been married for like God knows how long.
6?
We just didn't say our vows. That's a long time, dude. In this day and age,
funny.
what the fuck, dude? People getting divorced after 6 months.
It's just
People are sucking $50,000 a month out of motherfuckers.
You sound like you're a fucking 55, 60-year-old man. Like, 30 years now and putting up with your shit. Like, no, 2 years and a couple of years of engagement.
Fuck off.
Dude just broke 30 years old. It's been too long. But yeah, that's kind of funny.
Well, it's not that it's been too long. It's been a while. It's been a while. So you got to, you start to notice things, I would love to have our women on here and give them their top 3. I'd love to hear their top 3 bangable dudes. Because I bet you their lists are longer than ours.
Chris Pine.
Oh, it's
Ryan Gosling.
I think. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. If I was going for it, I would tell you I'd let him hit it. I've got 3 dudes. You got dudes. You got man crush on.
You're saying that there's man 3 crush. Guys that you would let.
Man crush.
You're talking about your man crush. Okay.
Yeah, right. Man crushes.
Oh, we're going there. We're going a little Rainbow Kappa. Okay.
Ryan Gosling, number 1.
Okay.
Without a question. All right, Chris Pine coming in number 2. Number 3, might be Hugh Jackman on that one.
Ooh. Okay.
Those are the 3.
My number 1 most certainly is man. It's a toss up. You go, Panic. You go.
Go with Ryan Reynolds. I'll take a Hugh Jackman in there, and then let's go. You know what? We'll throw in Chris Pratt just because he seems like he'd be funny.
Oh, Chris is
Pratt,
great.
That's a good one too.
He'd be making you laugh while he fucked you up.
Yeah.
I'm definitely so my number 1 hasn't changed. My number 1 would definitely be Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Number 2, yeah, that guy is smooth as fuck, man. Talented and smooth, just smooth criminal.
You're not wrong.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, number 1. Number 2 is Zac Efron. That guy is fucking shredded to shit. That guy's body is like ridiculous.
He's got abs that most people didn't even know existed.
It's absolutely ridiculous. And then number 3, I'm going old school, boys. Just because there's so much motherfucking swag. So much motherfucking swag, you just can't handle it. Will Smith.
Oh, black
Will
don't
Smith.
crack.
I gotta go Will Smith because Will Smith is one of the smoothest motherfuckers in Hollywood. He just is.
You know what takes away brownie points for me with Will Smith? Okay, a couple things. His children.
Yeah.
That's basically just killed the man crush boner right out of the gate. He's got a son that is quite possibly certifiably insane, and his daughter's not too far behind.
I was gonna say Denzel Washington, but he's a little too old. It's kind of weird. But here's the thing about Jaden. All right, Jaden is he's a fucking weirdo, dude. But some people may agree with me, and others may not. And the ones that don't probably have written Jaden off. Jaden is actually a pretty artistic and talented guy. Like
I'm not going to deny that.
As crazy as that sounds, he's like
still
Justin
insane.
Bieber. Justin Bieber at the start was like a little shit, a little like, you know, a young guy in fame. And although he didn't have super rich parents and stuff, but Jaden has got a lot of swag. He's very artistic. He's outside the box. He's like a black Shia LaBeouf. Or a black Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, he is like a black Shia LaBeouf. I mean,
they're both crazy.
I think
they're both artistic.
Yeah, he's like an underground. He's like this underground fucking movement that whenever I see him do shit, I'm like, God damn, what the fuck? This shit's fire. But at the same time, like, this guy's a fucking twat too. He just looks like a little shit, and I can't.
What does that mean? Nobody knows, but it's provocative.
Man,
that's literally Jaden's whole life is nobody knows, but it's provocative. That's literally like if there was a tagline for Jaden Smith. That is his entire being. He just, everything on Twitter, every word starts with a capital letter. Like, nothing makes any sense. You know, completely insane.
It's stupid. It's stupid. I shouldn't have compared him to Justin Bieber because Justin Bieber is infinitely more talented than what Jaden is.
He's going to blow up, though. You know why? He's doing K-pop this year, bro.
Ooh, Justin is?
Jaden is doing K-pop, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Jaden's hitting it up. He's crazy. He's crazy enough for K-pop. Might as well do it.
Oh my God, he would own it, dude. He'd be in one of those music videos that you love, bro. He'd be all colorful and shit. He'd have like dreadlocks and be doing all kinds of weird shit.
I'm ready. G-Dragon and Jaden together at last. I can see it.
He's got some cool stuff, man. Jaden just came out. Not just came out. It's been like a year now, but he had some music video out. He had the freshest pair of kicks on, and it was like just super artistic. And it was just dope as fuck. And I was like, my God, this guy, like to the hip hop heads and like people that like just really enjoy some really fresh stuff. I couldn't believe it. The guy with the right people behind him and the right direction, I think he could be something pretty cool. I think in time he's gonna get better.
You know how I see this going? He's gonna turn up and be Kanye fucking West. That's what we're going to get. We're going to get Kanye. It's just Kanye hit crazy later in life. Jaden hit that shit out of the gate. Puberty happened and he went batshit. And so we're hitting that early and hard. And so, you know, it's going to be Jaden surrounding himself with like other Kanye West like lights. And then it's just going to be funny to watch. Like, I do look forward to when he is not underground and he comes out because it's going to be like, what is the reveal going to be like? It's like Christmas morning.
Oh,
you open that package up and it's going to be complete bananas, right? It's going to be absolutely nuts. But yeah, that he might kill the man crush status for his father because he is a little bit, you know, he's cuckoo. He's a little cuckoo.
But anyway, I would be interested to hear if for the ladies out there, Adam's woman and my woman, to hear what their top 3 dudes
I already know. I already know what Gab's list is. You ready to hear it?
I'm ready.
To hear it?
I'm ready.
And this is don't take this the wrong way. I'm fucking serious right now. You look at chat, all right? Keep eyes on chat when I say this. You know what the list is? Adam Morehouse. I'm not even trying to be like fucking. That's what she is going to say. I'm not like watch it right now. Here it comes. Look like it. Wait for it.
It's the shocked face saying it's probably wrong.
It'll be there. I'm telling you.
It's funny, bro. That's funny, bro.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. She won't have one. She's the type of person that's like, I'm with you. I don't care about anybody else.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what it is. Like
listen. We were talking. Listen, Adam. I don't want to deflate your ego. I don't want to deflate your ego.
Dude, I know. This is what I tell. I'm like, we both know that we are not the most amazing people on the planet. That's cool. That's my stance. It's like, look, I know I'm like a solid 7.5 on a good day. That's cool. I'm down for that. But you gotta it's hypothetical.
She did actually validate that.
Listen.
See? I told you.
Listen. I'm not, Okay. Anyway, sure, man. Hey.
I told you.
By all means, there you go. Congratulations, Adam. You found one that literally is not attracted to any other human being except for you, sir. You have made it, bro. You have officially made it.
Oh, I know. Do you know what Kayla's list is? Do you have a guess at what Kayla's list is? I know Zac Efron's probably there.
Oh, I would say probably Zac Efron would be number one for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, if she wasn't sleeping right now, I'd go upstairs and bug her, and ask her. And
is she a Magic Mike guy?
I don't think so. I would say probably maybe Joseph Gordon-Levitt would be on there too.
Okay.
But I don't know. I have no idea. I do know Zac Efron though. I definitely have heard her mention Zac Efron multiple times.
You know what to add to my man crush list? I can never remember his name. Okay? But because he's in Magic Mike as well. The dude who's married to Sofia Vergara from Modern Family. You obviously know who Sofia Vergara is.
Yeah, I know who she is, but who her husband is? Is he
the Al Bundy guy?
No, you fuck! What the hell is wrong with you? No, what's his name? Gabs will know because she finds him attractive. That's definitely on her list. If there was a list, I guarantee 100%. I just can't remember his name for the life of me. What's his name?
I don't know. I have no idea. Sophia's pretty hot though.
One sec.
Let me look this up.
I can't believe you actually said Al Bundy Panic. I want to fucking smack you right now. This is just, please.
Joe Gonzalez?
Yeah, Joe Gonzalez. He's also a Magic Mike. This dude is jacked as shit.
Okay, I don't know him too well.
And incredibly, this dude is just he's a good looking dude. He's a handsome son of a bitch.
That, he looks like what's his face that's playing Aquaman.
That would also be on Gab's list. Actually,
yeah. See, you see how fast you look how fast you change. That's why I'm like, dude.
Well, it's what I'm saying she would say versus what I'm saying she would. I like guaranteed. So like, Joe is on there, and the dude who played Aquaman.
She's even in chat saying, "Yeah, he's so hot." Well, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, what kind of? Everybody's attracted to other people. Doesn't mean you're gonna like try and like fucking run out and like stalk them and like sex them or some shit. But I mean, we're all human. Fuck. I mean, there's attractive people in the world.
Can I actually slip
Sofia
Vergara into my number 4 slot? Because that woman is aging like a fucking god.
She's aging like fine wine, man. She's aging like fine wine.
Like if they ever had children, which would be kind of, I think they're both in they're get up there, but like such beautiful children would come out of those two. It would be unbelievable. Those are two very attractive people, for sure.
Doesn't that just make you sick, though? You're just like, fuck you and your so attractiveness. You attractive motherfuckers.
You just...
Yeah, Jason Momoa, that guy, man. That guy's handsome, too, man. That guy's like a man's man. You fucking put a plaid fucking shirt on that man, you give him an axe, and you tell him to go out into the fucking woods and cut a tree down. I'm telling you, this guy...
You're gonna turn Jason Momoa into a fucking Canadian? You're gonna turn him into a wood chopper?
You give that guy an axe and a plaid t-shirt, and you just watch, like, trees get pregnant. Shit is real.
Trees, he impregnates the trees. As he's chopping them down, they're just getting impregnated and giving birth to little trees everywhere.
Exactly, and they multiply. He will single-handedly just bring back clean oxygen in this world. He'll just go in one tree at a time, and they'll just, the roots will just, God. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
No comment.
These lists are incredible. I like this. This is a fun game.
That escalated quickly.
I like this game.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel gay.
I like this. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
I'm not. I don't give a shit. Some of these dudes are so damn attractive.
Confident.
It's ridiculous.
There's some handsome ass motherfuckers out there. There's some handsome ass motherfuckers out there. Even his little fucking cut up eyebrows, you handsome cut up eyebrowed motherfucker.
That just adds character.
Oh my god. It's like, damn it, just hold an axe, motherfucker.
That takes him up a notch. If we had that fucked up eyebrow, it would wreck our lives. But that guy, it makes him better.
Oh, yeah, damn right, dude. He's like, yeah, I got that scratch from a girl trying to claw her way to me. I'm just so fucking hot.
We've gone off the rail, boys. We've just gone off the rails.
I'm starring Game of Thrones. I'm fucking Khaleesi.
Oh, my lord. That's so freaking good.